Cobra, they've produced another set of amazing irons. This is called the Air-X. You'll see that the offset is quite extensive. The hosel is sitting quite a long way ahead of the leading edge, and that stops guys from hitting it to the right. So when you swing this golf club, you'll find it very difficult to hit it off to the right. It comes off extremely straight. Now, it might be a bit shorter than your normal club, but as you'll see, the dispersion of how we hit that ball, 139, okay, not bad, we're climbing. The dispersion is much more stable as a result of a club that has a massive offset. If we take this Cobra with a cavity back, thick at the bottom, and I really do like this perimeter weighting because they've actually mixed up the sole weighting over here. It's pretty cool. And if you do not understand perimeter weighting, that's all perimeter weighting is. I'm not doing that to the golf club is doing that to the golf club. So the weight of a golf club is actually dictated by how much they actually put weight on the back. Whole package set of these, whole package set is 6,000 ringgit plus. You come and see B Golf Pro over here, bag, driver, fairway with hybrids, irons, putter, wages. It's a great deal. Alrighty, these are the new offerings from Cobra again. Well, semi-new. This is the dark speed driver, which we all saw from my last video that I posted out there for B Golf Pro. I absolutely fell in love with this driver. It is beautiful. It's a nice, easy to hit head, and as you can see, there's no offset to that driver. If we take the new Air Max driver, you can see that there's quite a lot of offset. Offset meaning that the leading edge is a little bit in front of that hosel. So if we have an offset driver, we're expecting a little bit more of a hook tendency because the toe of the club tends to come a little bit quicker. So if you have been hitting it over that fence, then this driver should be good for you. Okay, a little loosener. 240 is about 260 yards. It's a regular flex, so I'm not going to swing it as fast as I can. That one surprisingly went big left. Not surprisingly, because that's kind of how the club sets up. It actually sets up a little bit what we term closed. So I would, if I were to have this driver, I would need to play with a little bit open face to hit it a bit straighter. Don't even know where that went in the glare, but it sounded. Yeah, 220, it's just dead straight down the middle of the fairway. Yeah, it's high, the spin rate's very high at 3,914. But that's only because my club head speed is 104 miles an hour. So, you know, 104, let's call it 160, 170 miles an hour. So, yes, it's gonna go very, very high. Comparatively to this driver over here, the dark speed, which I absolutely am in love with. Not that I do not like my LTDX, it's just this driver is unreal. So it's a much more neutral head, much easier to hit this ball straight. And fire. So you can see the strike pattern on that. That wasn't me. That was somebody else. But that's most of where we're hitting the ball. So yeah, there are many different drivers in the market. You have to find a driver that suits both your slice or your speed. So you're now going to make a choice. If you're really dramatically slicing the ball, then you know this offset driver, this MX driver is absolutely up your alley. Kick point, it's a very light shaft. Very light shaft. Very, very easy driver to hit. So even if you're swinging, let's say at 20%, you'll hit that fairway every single time. So, I mean, if you just bunt it down there, you're nearly at 200 yards without really working hard at all. And that again, clever offset, clever design, nice colors, nice filling of the club. I'd buy one. Maybe not for me, I'd buy one for somebody as a gift. But yeah, I would certainly buy a driver that looked like that. That looks amazing. Okay, brilliant. So now we are testing out both the Dark Speed and the new Air-X. And it's quite interesting because with the flight scope here, we can actually check out dispersions for each golf club. The Dark Speed immediately produces more distance, but with great distance comes great responsibility. So there was a variant 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 yards, sometimes on ball flight. And we're expecting this Dark Speed to go a little bit more to the right because this is a little bit more offset. Now, although we've hit it shorter, look at the dispersion. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 balls right on top of each other compared to a driver that looks like this. Very, 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 very much more sexier, but that's not as sexy as hitting 5 balls literally next to each other. So yeah, I mean, I've never been a fan of majorly offset clubs. That is not ridiculously offset. I think those are reasonable to look at. And I don't know, if you ask me if I, out of 14 fairways, if I could hit 10 fairways, I would sign up for 10 fairways. So I'll hit one more ball as absolute proof that this is your fairway finder. This is your club.